Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come again with another update, and this one concerns us, of course. If you keep quiet, it will continue like that and will be dying in silence. All the elders in Igbo land keeping quiet, this silence is no longer golden, okay? Rocha Sokorocha, the rest of you that said Onoruru Nonoku, what are you doing? What are you saying? Can't you hear that Okigwe na Bagaragara, they are killing Okigwe people the way they were killing Olo people that made Olo to be deserted, to be ghost town. You know, no business is now moving on in Olo. That same thing is what they want to replicate in Okigwe. But why am I bringing this is because of what Uwazuruike is saying. He's saying he cannot keep quiet though. That the solution to all this is let them release Nnamdi Kanu so that let us see what next will happen to the youth and how the youth will reciprocate to the honor of the release of Nnamdi Kanu, unless Nigerian government cash out internationally, or unless there are some politicians like Nnamdi Kanu said that his continuation or continued detention in Nigerian facility is making people rich. Is that correct? If that is correct, then it's wrong. People should start speaking up. Igbos should gather themselves and speak in one voice to tell the government what exactly we want. And that is it. I want us to listen to Uwazuruike, please. It's very important. From beginning to the end, and you drop your opinion and comment, please. Thank you very much.
Keeping quiet is not the solution. On that particular day, 2 of my members were killed, were shot dead. Gabriel Ogu and Joseph Okigwe were killed. What did they do? We are there armed. And wherever we have, they were carrying only flag, the African flag, but they were shot dead. We are there terrorists. They were ordinary citizens clamoring for Biafra, their fundamental rights, but they were killed. In 2003, while heading to Umuahia with my members for a rally at Okigwe, hundreds of my members were massacred at Okigwe by Achudemwa government. We are there carrying arms. My commander was killed in my presence. Were they terrorists? What did they do? I was arrested and taken to Abuja. In 2006, while I was in Suleja prison, news came in that tens of my members were killed in Onitsha and thrown into Esu River by P2B. Were they carrying arms? Were they terrorists? What did they do? Were they violent? So if you try to juxtapose it with what is happening in Igbo land today and in the southeast, one could rise up to say that terrorists, that are unknown gunmen. All these people who were killed all these days, what did they do? Were they unknown gunmen or were they terrorists? Were they ESN? Who killed them? It was when Joseph Kalu was in government that 2 people were killed in Aba. It was when Achudemwa was the governor of Imo State that hundreds of my members were killed at Okigwe. It was when P2B was the governor that tens of my members were killed and thrown into Esu River. But in Lagos, where I started the struggle, not a single person had been killed up to date. All these governors, are they not in the Igbo? Were they the Yorubas or the outside that killed them? On the Igbo. Who were the people that brought this insecurity? Politicians, Igbo politicians. They were the people that came into the organization and bifurcated it. Armed these boys to do their biddings, to rig elections for them, to do all sorts of things for them. They armed them. The politicians armed them. The Igbo politicians armed these boys. From where are these boys getting the sophisticated ammunitions they are using? Igbo politicians. Who are the people suffering it now? The masses, the common people in the villages. The politicians sponsored all these boys just to get at Uwazuruike, preaching to them that they should not mind Uwazuruike, non-violence is nothing, blah, 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 giving them money. Today we are reaping the fruits of our labor. Innocent people are being killed on a daily basis. When you arm a young man, then what do you expect him to do? He uses the arms to further his interests. When he's hungry, he kidnaps and raises money. The type of money he has not even seen before. You have given him arms, but you can't control him again. That's what we are seeing today. Then these boys are saying they are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Who should fight them? Nnamdi Kanu has been there for years. Good or bad, he deserves to be released. The Court of Appeal once ordered his release. The federal government refused to release him. Mbazlika Amechi, when he was alive, went to the presidency with other Igbo leaders asking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. As his last wish on earth, Buhari couldn't grant that request until he died. Emmanuel Iwanya, being the Secretary General of Ohanaeze and Igbo, went on the same mission. He was ignored. But Boko Haram people have been released on a regular basis in their thousands, in their hundreds, and reintegrated into the army, police, etc. Some people who was released, but Nnamdi Kanu was kept there. How do you think these boys will feel? I'm not making any case for anybody. I hate violence. That was why from the inception, I said Biafra struggle must be anchored on non-violence. And I have maintained that for 25 years. I don't support violence. But if these boys argue that their only condition is for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, why not release Nnamdi Kanu? And let us say, who else would kidnap tomorrow on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu or kill somebody for struggling to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu? I once requested that Nnamdi Kanu could be released to me personally as a guarantor. If he's arrested or if he flees Nigeria, I should be held responsible. Maka na onye Igbo. Ọ na Nnamdi Kanu onye Hausa ma onye Yoruba ọ ga-anọ ebe ahụ. Ọ ga-anọ ebe ahụ. He's being held because he's an Igbo man. And the federal government is enjoying it. Because the federal government doesn't want anything good to happen in the southeast. They're enjoying the massacre taking place in Igbo land. Because I say, if Nnamdi Kanu is a Yoruba man or an Hausa man, he would have been released ever since. Why are you keeping him? Why are you keeping him? What do you want to gain? This thing going on can never stop. The way I say it. These boys are in the bush. In the thick forest. They come out, they kidnap, they take inside the bush. They kill. They say they want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Why not do that? Okay, if you don't want to do it because of their asking, why not do it because of prominent Igbo that have asked for his release? Nobody is anybody in Nigeria, from Igbo land in Nigeria. That's what you want to, the impression you want to create. How many Boko Haram chieftains are being tried in Nigerian courts today? Why is it Nnamdi Kanu the only person that is being tried in Nigerian courts today? I'm not happy, but I'm happy for one thing that is affecting everybody. The politicians who created this havoc cannot come to their homes today and sleep. Some of them, when their daughters want to wed, they take it to Abuja or Lagos. If their parents die, they do the funeral rites in Abuja or Lagos. That's very good, very beautiful. But my only worry is that innocent people are being killed. That's my only worry. If not, everybody's getting their pinch. When this thing was starting ab initio, I shouted, I said, this arming of these youths will bring problem in Igbo land. Nobody listened. Because the boys were serving their biddings. They were happy. They were getting at Uwazuruike. The only solution today is for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Believe it, live it. If you want progress in Igbo land, if you want peace in the southeast, Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Because that's what the boys are asking for. And they are in the bush. And they are killing innocent people. What do you do to that? Why must you keep Nnamdi Kanu in jail? What do you want to achieve? It's very unfortunate. I didn't want to talk, but I get calls, messages from people. I told them I have told all my truth on this. I've asked the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. I said I mortgage my entire property to them. If Nnamdi Kanu jumps bail, hold me responsible. I'm here in Nigeria. I'm in my house now. I'm here. Hold me. Let us achieve peace in Igbo land. But they can't, because it's an Igbo man and they don't want peace in Igbo land. And they're pretending. They only use Igbo for elections. Otherwise, what's there? You have held somebody for close to 5 years. Release him. You can give him conditions. You don't want to release him. And you are happy hearing all the killings going on in Igbo land. You are comfortable with it. Innocent people are killed on a daily basis. It doesn't touch the government, the federal government. And we have been pleading. If Igbo politicians are serious, I ask the National Assembly members of the National Assembly members of Igbo land or Igbo extraction to walk out, say they walk out in the Senate and the House of Representatives and insist that you will come back until Nnamdi Kanu is released to show seriousness. Because this is what the people want. If you say Nnamdi Kanu has been released in the past, he done well, he did this, and so what? You give me another chance. Nnamdi Kanu is by far better than Boko Haram people that have been massacring, killing people in the north. And none of them is being tried as at today. So what is there? What is there? Somebody spoke and read the Biafra, and so what? What about Boko Haram? What about Sunday Igboho? Well, that's what I just want to say for now. Because people have been calling me, making all sorts of insinuations. Why not talk? Why are you keeping quiet? Blah, 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 blah. What do you want me to say? The root cause of the whole matter is that these boys say, release our master. And they have a reason. Because no Boko Haram chieftain is tried in any court in Nigeria today. Sunday Igboho has been released since. They have a reason to demand that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Or what do you think? What do you say? Or because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, and so what? Won't he be released? Will he die in detention? He won't die. I'll feel so angry. And then the Igbo, all na ndị Igbo dị n'otu ihe na-eme unu ka ga na-eme unu. Unu che na ndị ọzọ hụrụ unu n'anya ahapụ obodo unu ya na-ala n'ihi. Enwe onye n'ime unu ga-alata taa gaa na village ga na-ara nwụra. Ọwụ na ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo taa, ọwụ na ọ na-ala Yoruba ma ọ la Hausa, ọ ga-adị otu a. Ọ ga-adị otu a, enweghị ga-ekwe ka o mee. A ga-solve the problem. Mana ihe onye ọbụla ji gbachicha nkịtị maka na ọ n'ala Igbo. Ọ n'ala Igbo. Ụmụaka na-akpa mkpakpa. Ụmụaka na-akpa mkpakpa. Ile ha anya mmiri juru ha obi. Ha na-ele ụmụaka ibe ha ndị Hausa egodo ha asị ndị Boko Haram eme pati were ha tinye na police tinye na amị nke ha na-agbagbuchi ha. Ihe m na-ajụ all the time si Lagos lata n'ala Igbo egbogbuchigo ụmụaka eweta egbe mgbe ahụ ka enwere ka eji mma. Gịnị ka ha mere? Ndị ahụ egburu ma na Aba ma na Ụmụlọlọ ma na Ọnịsha, gịnị ka ha mere? Enwere egbe mgbe ahụ mgbe igbukọta mmadụ ya achọghị iseve onwe ya ọ da self defense. Ụmụaka eburule n'egbe. Uwazuruike ekwukwala m unu hapụ Nnamdi Kanu. Let us see how it goes. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out today, then if tomorrow you are caught kidnapping, you'll be asked, why are you kidnapping? You will say Nnamdi Kanu again. You mention his name because he's out. But if you continue to hold Nnamdi Kanu, they tell you it's because of Nnamdi Kanu they are doing this. And you check, is it Nnamdi Kanu that has committed any crime in Nigeria? No. How many people are being tried in Nigeria for similar offenses? Nobody. How do you think they will feel? They feel, oh, we are not human beings. Oh, we are not part of the country. That's what I want to say. Thank you very much.